Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, engineers have to focus on sustainable development, says Deepak Chatraj, CEO RSP, while addressing at the Engineers Day celebrations. CEO RSP inaugurates Dr. Vikram Ambalal Sarabhai Centenary Program at NIT Rourkela. And workshop of Prerna, the inspiration organized. Now the news in detail. Engineers have to act more responsibly and focus on invention of eco-friendly technologies and sustainable development, said Mr. Deepak Chatraj, CEO Rourkela Steel Plant RSP, while addressing at the 52nd Engineers Day celebrations organized by Rourkela Steel Plant and Institution of Engineers India Rourkela chapter at Civic Centre on 15th September. It is worth mentioning here that the birth anniversary of Bharat Ratna Moksha Gundam Visveshwarya, an iconic scholar, statesman, and one of the greatest engineers of India, is celebrated as Engineers Day all over the country. Dr. Sanak Mishra, President, Indian National Academy of Engineering and former Managing Director, Rourkela Steel Plant, graced the occasion as the chief speaker. Mr. C.R. Mahapatra, Chairman of the Rourkela chapter and GM in charge services, and Dr. H.M. Jena, Secretary of the chapter and Assistant Professor NIT, were also present on the dais. The program commenced with garlanding of the portrait of Sir Visveshwarya and lighting of the lamp by the dignitaries. Speaking on the theme of this year's celebrations, that is, Engineering for Change, Mr. Chatraj elaborated about the evolution of engineering technology from the age of wheels to electric cars, artificial intelligence and robotics, emphasizing on the fact that engineers define the contours of the developments of a society. Mr. Chatraj highlighted the challenges for engineers in the knowledge-based global society. He advocated for changing the very approach to the engineering education, research and profession. In his address, Dr. Sanak Mishra expressed his extreme happiness over coming to Rourkela, the place that he defined as the love of his life, describing the growth and development of Rourkela Steel Plant and Rourkela since he left the place after superannuation as stupendous. Dr. Mishra expressed the hope that RSP would touch higher peaks of glory in the days to come. Through scientific derivations, philosophical analysis, and interesting anecdotes, Dr. Mishra made a presentation on the topic Hierarchy of Knowledge, elaborating on the four forms of knowledge that are data, information, knowledge, and comprehension. He opined why comprehension or pragya is the highest form of knowledge. In an interaction session held thereafter, Dr. Mishra answered to queries from the audience. Mr. Chatraj felicitated Dr. Mishra on this occasion. He also awarded the Best Paper Presentation Award to Mr. Uday A. Patel, MD Rourkela Fabrications Private Limited, and the Gold Medal for Best Mechanical Engineering Graduate to Mr. Mohit Modi. Mr. C.R. Mahapatra welcomed the gathering. A film sketching the life of Sir Visveshwarya was also shown on the occasion. The Engineers Day pledge was also administered on the occasion. Dr. H.M. Jena proposed a vote of thanks. The program ended with the recital of the national anthem. Mr. Rajveer Singh, ED-PNA, Mr. Gautam Banerjee, ED-Works, Mr. D.K. Mahapatra, ED-MM, and large number of senior officers of RSP, professors of NIT, Rourkela, and members and office bearers of the Institution of Engineers India, Rourkela Local Centre, were present on the occasion. Ms. Chabi Suryendu, a PhD student of NIT Rourkela, was the master of ceremony. A grand celebration was organized at the Bhubaneswar Behra Auditorium of National Institute of Technology, Rourkela on 16 September to mark Dr. Vikram A. Sarabhai's centenary celebrations. The program, organized by Satish Dhawan Space Center, SHAR, ISRO, was inaugurated by Mr. Deepak Chatraj, CEO, Rourkela Steel Plant, RSP. Mr. A. Raja Ranjan, Director, Satish Dhawan Space Center, SHAR, ISRO, was the guest of honor. The other distinguished guests present on the occasion were Mr. V. Kumbhakarnan, Chairman, Vikram Sarabhai Centenary Celebrations Organizing Committee, Professor Animesh Biswas, Director, NIT Rourkela, Mr. Amitabh Mohanty, Scientist and Chairman, Rourkela Organizing Committee, and Professor Mrs. S. Das, Dean, Faculty Welfare, NIT Rourkela. Mr. Deepak Chatraj commended the efforts of ISRO and SDSC in organizing such a massive year-long centenary celebration so as to create awareness about space science and rocket technology and tap the young talents across the country. Speaking about the holistic approach adopted by the visionary leader Dr. Vikram Sarabhai in nation building, the CEO highlighted the importance of linking science and technology with business and its contribution in socio-economic and political aspects of the nation. Through his dreams, we fulfill our dreams, said CEO RSP while referring to the usage of mobile, smartphones and other gadgets as the gift of Indian Space Science Program. Mr. Chatraj also informed the House about SAIL and RSP's contribution in space programs like using of special grade steel in PSLV and GSLV-3 launch vehicles and other important projects used for nation building. He exhorted the educational institutes to create scientists and engineers with an innovative spirit and global outlook who would catapult the country to a higher orbit in the field of inventions and discoveries for making India a superpower. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. A. Raja Ranjan explained the importance of space technology in the critical areas like national security, disaster management and rural development. The inaugural ceremony began with the dignitaries lighting the ceremonial lamp amidst the invocation song and paying floral tributes to the founding father of Indian space program, Dr. Virak Ambalal Sarabhai. A teaser was also released during the function. A documentary video on Dr. Vikram A. Sarabhai was also screened on the occasion. The program concluded with the inauguration of the exhibition on the works and contribution of Dr. Vikram A. Sarabhai, the SDSC and ISRO with regard to space science and rocket technology at Rajendra Mishra Exhibition Hall of NIT. Earlier, the program started with an introductory note by Professor S. Das and a welcome address by Mr. Amitabh Mohanty. Ms. S. Chatterjee, student NIT, was the master of the ceremony. The program was attended by a large number of school children from different schools of the township. It may be noted that the centenary celebrations are being organized in 12 venues in 4 states. In Odisha, the celebrations will be held at Barampur, Bhubaneswar and Rourkela. During the exhibitions, competitions amongst the school children and speeches by eminent personalities will be conducted. A 2-day workshop, Prerna, the Inspiration, was organized at HRD Center on 13th and 14th September. In all, 43 employees from different units of the plant attended the program. The program focused on effective planning, organizing, communicating, and monitoring, which would help people to work with pleasure. Sessions on reorientation of perception and ways of enhancing roles and performances were conducted. Emphasis was laid on creativity and out-of-the-box thinking, which was supplemented by motivational films. On synergy and teamwork comprised lecture, games, and experiential sharing. The other contents of the training included right attitude and mindset towards operation and maintenance, strengthening inspection and sustained profitability with improved operational efficiency and discipline. These were followed by experience sharing, syndicate discussions, and presentations to reaffirm employee commitment and learning. The program was coordinated by Ms. Annapurna Behra, Deputy Manager, HRD. That's all for the news today. Namaskar.